It's your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today I got supposed to be guys, man. Today we're gonna be doing something pretty new. Now I really haven't done this vid ever on my channel, and we're gonna do a unit concept card kit. Now it's basically just like me just talking about this specific unit you guys see in the title, and like coming up with like a kit for them and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get on with it. So the unit I want to talk about is the DBS DBS superhero movie, whatever, Ultimate Piccolo. Now, you guys know I'm a Piccolo guy. You guys know that's probably the card that I'm excited to see next. Now, we know that the movie's gonna get, I think it might get pushed back because the whole, like, someone hacked into their little thing, so they gotta push back the movie. But I wanted to make a console card for him, just as like if he was to come out at Legends. Hopefully he does come out at Legends. I want to make a card for him and all the stuff that I was thinking about that they should add towards the Piccolo. And without further ado, let's dive on it. So you guys know I'm a regen guy, and Piccolo's my boy. So I just wanted to make a concept card for him. So we're gonna go to this app right here on my notes, where I kind of like sat down and processed some of the stuff that he should have, and like talk about like his stats and all that stuff. And if you guys do like the vid, let me know. It's something different. I kind of just wanted to make a second vid for you guys just to see what you guys think about it. But without further ado, let's get on to it. So Piccolo, Ultimate Piccolo, aka I call the Ultimate Piccolo photosynthesis Piccolo. So yeah, so this is like Piccolo. This is like a fan art that I got online just so you guys can see how he would look or something like that. So without further ado, let's dive on it. So this Piccolo will be a blue sparking melee type, and his tag will be Regen, Super Warriors, merging to make it a movie cycle. Now the reason why I said blue is because if you look at the blue regions on Regen, like we only have Kid Buu and Blue 21. You could say Blue Kamikolo is pretty solid, but I just don't think we have any crazy. We didn't. When was the last time? Like our last blue sparking for Regen is Kid Buu, and Kid Buu came out last year. I think we have some strong greens already for Regen. We already have some strong reds with Movie Piccolo, CMZ, the free to play 21, Revival Cell people use still. Yellow, we have the two Namekians. You can rock the LegendsNEWZ Piccolo. Purple, we have Cell, we have Android 21. Any other colors I'm missing? Yeah. So all the other colors are really good, but I really feel like the blue one is really like the one that's lacking the most. Like Kid Buu and Blue 21, I feel like they're just been pretty old and we need a new blue unit. So I wanted to make him blue for that. And I wanted to make him a melee type because I just wanted him to be a lot more offensive side of Piccolo. I feel like we have a lot more defensive Piccolos in the game. The most offensive one is the movies Piccolo. So I wanted to make him offensive because this Ultimate Piccolo, bro, this guy should be a lot more stronger. He should be able to do more damage, you feel me? So I wanted to make him melee type. And this is his stats at 14, so he has 2.45 million health. Strike attack is at 259, blast attack is at 256. I kind of want him to be a melee type, but I want him to be balanced in both attacks. So like if you rock him on a blast-based team, he could do pretty solid on blast-based region or just on the strike-based region. He's going to be more on the strike side, but I wanted to put it where it's really balanced. I don't want him to have like 270 strike and then 240 blast. I wanted to be a lot more balanced. So any type of region team you rock or any team you rock him on, it doesn't have to be blast based or strike based. So his defense, both 163 on strike attack and defense, I think that's pretty solid defense for him. Remember, he is a 1% unit. This is not an LF, so he's not going to have the crazier stats and all that stuff. So just a 1% unit, 1% sparking. So yeah, now the two cards that he carries is going to be a 1 blast card and 1 strike card. Like I said, I want him to be balanced. So I want him to carry 1 blast and 1 strike to the team's deck. And both cards he brings in has a little effect where it has 5% damage inflicted when used for 10 time counts. So something similar to like Perfect Form Cell. I believe Perfect Form Cell has something like this. The LF, I said Perfect Form. Yeah, Perfect Form Cell. I believe he has something like this where he has 10 damage inflicted for 10 time counts when used. I just kind of wanted to give it 5 for both cards because he's carrying both. So I didn't want it to do 10 for each card. I feel like I would be too busted. So I gave 5 instead. Now, his Z ability at 14 stars, he will give 5% to tag regeneration max base health, and then 35 to regen, Movie Saga, and Super Warriors base strike attack and blast attack. Now, the reason why I added Super Warriors is just because, you know what I'm saying, like Super Warriors needs some love, bro. Like maybe down the line they might focus on Super Warriors, so I would love him to buff the tag. Movie Sagas, because he's going to be from the movies, right? He needs to buff Movie Sagas, and then regen, that's probably going to be his second best team. So I wanted to give him the extra 5 max base health to regen, because we've been seeing some units that has like these interesting little mechanics like that. Like for example, if we go out here, we have units like Kaioken Goku, where when he's at max, he's giving, like say for example, he's getting 3% to Sun Family Strike Arts damage. We even have Beerus, right? The 1% Beerus, where he's giving like, I believe 5% to special move damage. So they're giving it to these 1% units. So I think it would be pretty dope if he gives like a little health buff to regen, not like 10% like Bardock's, but 5% to regen's max base health would be pretty dope, because regen's known to be tanky, and that would be pretty dope seeing that to the regen tag, which is what I want. I don't want it to be movies, I want it to be regen. So yeah, that's why I did that. That's for his 14 star stats, stars, Z ability. So let's get on with the main ability. So the main ability, it will be first he'll draw ultimate card out. I didn't really come up with a name or anything, but he's gonna have an ult card. He's gonna restore himself by 25, restores his ki by 50, and he's gonna nullify spells and cover chains for 20 time accounts. Now, I really want him to nullify spells and cover chains because one, there's too many units out there that just nullifies, that just has a special, that just has a cover change. It could be G4, Universal cover change, Universal cover change, UI Goku. You have people like IT Goku, IT Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 LF Goku, both of them. They both have the IT cover change. Then you just have so many units with strike and blast cover changes that it's pretty annoying to just chain a long combo already, right? So I just want him for 20 time accounts, not have to be worried about that. And if you pop the main, you can just rise and rush anybody you want without having to be scared of any other situation. So that's why I wanted him to nullify spells and cover change. I really like that ability. Like I like it what they have on Kaioken Goku, the Ultra. Bardock has this, Evolution Vegeta. Beerus has this. Whis has this. I mean, it's not on his main ability, but it's just a kit that he has, and it's part of his unique abilities. I think units that can nullify spells and cover change, we might see a lot of that towards the future. My goodness, but yeah, I wanted him to nullify spells and cover change because there's so many cover change units, and I would love for him to have that. So 20 time counts must elapse for the main ability. So let's go down to unique one. So following effects occur when when character enters the battlefield, all cannot be canceled. So units like G4 or Super Vegeta or Ultra Gogeta won't be able to nullify his buffs and everything, because we don't want that, right? We don't want that. We don't want him to be out there looking like an idiot with no buffs. So he's gonna come in for 90% damage inflicted. I really feel like a lot of units nowadays is getting like that 80 to 90% damage inflicted, especially as a 1% unit, sparking unit. I didn't want him to get like 110 damage, because that's like what Ultra units has nowadays. So I wanted him to get 90. I think 90 is a really good number, right? So I really like that. So it comes in the field with 25 ki every time. So that means you're able to jump stopper combo, right? Immediately when he comes in. So say for example, you have low ki, you bring in this Piccolo, he gets 25 ki. He reduces all card costs by -5. So that means his blue card is reduced, his ult card is reduced, his strike, his blast, his green card, all of those cards cost is reduced by 5, right? So I really like that about him, because I did not give him permanent card draw speed, so I wanted him to get minus card cost so he can chain combos a little bit better. So I gave him -5. I didn't want to give him I didn't want to make him too broken, because like I said, he's a 1% unit. I don't want him to get too much broken abilities. So -5 card cost is pretty dope just for him to chain combos. I gave him reduced damage received by 35, so that means he has a really good tanking, right? -35, you're an all attacker. I think that's pretty good in terms of reducing cuts by 35, make him tank a lot better, which is really good. But One thing I wanted to make this Piccolo a little bit different is giving him 40% to increase gauge recovery. So I want him to be able to just vanish a lot quicker. If you do tap him out, he's going to be able to get his vanish gauge a lot quicker. And the reason what made me inspired to get that is this LegendsNEWZ Piccolo. You guys see here, I believe it's here. Is it right here? It's right here. When he comes to the battlefield, this Piccolo gets 50% vanish gauge recovery for 10 time counts. So I didn't want him to get that for only 10 time counts. I want him to have that throughout the whole battle. I think that would be pretty dope. Something different. Piccolo's an ultimate Piccolo, bro. He might move a lot faster, bro. So I wanted him to get like an increase to his vanish gauge recovery. So every time you do tap him out, you wait a little bit to attack, he might get his vanish back a lot quicker. So he might stay in the battlefield a lot longer if you don't like play aggressive against this guy. So I wanted to change it up a little bit, give him 40% increase to vanish gauge, something different. So that's his first unique ability. Now, his second unique ability. Now, what I want him to do is every time he cover trains, instead of him getting like an extra 20% reduced damage, so he can get like minus 55 to reduce damage when he cover trains, I wanted him to seal 2 enemy cards for 6 time counts from chain to cover. Now, the reason why I did 6 is for like, you have units that has card draw speed. I really feel like if you seal 2 cards for 6 time accounts, I feel like they won't be able to chain it enough in time. Like, say for example, there's some people that seal cards for 3 time accounts. You have a unit that has card draw speed, they can get their cards back in time. So 6 time accounts I feel like is really good, but he has to do it when he's cover changing, not when he's into the battlefield. He has to cover change. He seals the enemy cards for 2 time accounts, 6 time accounts, 2 of them, and it just reduces the thing. I didn't want it to be like Future Gohan where he destroys 2 cards. I wanted it to be a little bit different where he seals 2 cards for 6 time accounts, just so he can reduce enemy combo. Because nowadays every unit is comboing you for 10 cards, bro. Like, you're literally just sitting there getting comboed for 15 time accounts like Ultra Kyle can. So the fact that he will seal 2 enemies cards for 6 time accounts is pretty good, not gonna lie. So if you're able to maybe use this this Piccolo and use somebody else like Red Kale, you can just like stop a combo right there or something like that. This will be a little bit different, right? So I think that's pretty dope. So other thing about Unique 2 is he's going to give himself 20% damage to allied Movie Saga, Regeneration, and Super Warrior characters. So I wanted him to have some type of way of giving support buffs to his allies, which is pretty dope. You can never go wrong with giving support buffs to your allies. So I wanted him to do Movie Saga, Regen, and Super Warriors just to have, because those are the main 3 tags that he's going to be buffing. Like I said, if I was to take out a tag to not buff, would be Super Warriors and just keep it Movie Saga, Regen. But Movie Saga's a dead tag, bro. So I want to give love to Super Warriors for a little bit. So 20% damage inflicted to those allies is going to make them hit harder. If you pair him up with, say, for example, like Red Bojack, him and Red Bojack will provide support buffs, 40 damage inflicted to Movie Saga units. And if you even pair him up with the Revival Gohan, they can get more damage inflicted. So we go to Bojack right here. Where's Bojack? Bojack. There it is. Like Bojack, he provides support buffs for PO and what's the name? Yep, PO and Movie Saga. So right there, he also has 20% damage. So if you do want to rock more movies, you can rock them 2 together. And I believe Gohan also provides support buffs. I think he has to pop the green card. It's something where he provides support buffs. Yeah, when he pops his main. So if you rock those 3 together, blue, purple, red, they also have a color counter to each other. You can get 55 damage inflicted to each other if you rock those 3 together, which is pretty dope. So, and he's also going to have synergies to tag Gohan. So you guys see, since this movie is about him and Gohan being together, like it's about the student and the master in a sense, I wanted him to give extra buff to character Gohan. So he's going to give character Gohan's 15 damage inflicted, 30% to key recovery, and then 30% ult damage. So, for example, this Gohan won't be able to have ult damage because he has a blue card, but he's getting extra damage inflicted and key recovery. So any tag Gohans like him, think about Future Gohan, think about FSK, think about Cryhan as well. I think Cryhan's getting good buffs, right? So we have some strong Gohans in the game. We have 4 of them that I think are pretty solid. And if they do drop like an LF Gohan, bro, like Piccolo's giving him more buffs to character Gohan. I really feel like he should have some way of buffing Gohan because this movie is about them 2 together. he should give extra buffs to character Gohan. That's why I have this for unique too. So now let's go to his card cost. His card things, his strike card. Every time he lands a strike card, I want him to restore health by 3% per landed card. That means that he needs to land the card for him to heal. Now the reason why I did that is same with the blast card. The blast card also restores health by 3. I got this ability from this unit. You don't really see this unit at all in PvP, and I really feel like this right here is absolutely ridiculous, bro. Every time you land the card, bro, he restores health by 3, bro. It's kind of like a lower version of like Corrupted Zamasu and Goku Vegeta, but the fact that he can heal by 3% is pretty slept on. I think it's really slept on. So I think that Piccolo having this would be pretty dope as well, just to heal up a little bit, not healing too much, bro, but he has a way of sustainability throughout the whole match, where as long as you land cards, he can still heal and all that stuff, which is pretty dope. Like I said, regen is about sustainability. So being an attacker that can heal is pretty dope. So let's go with the blue card. Blue card, I wanted him to have a blue card that he doesn't have in the game, right? We've seen the Hell Zone grenade, we've seen the light grenade, like we've seen all those. We've seen the special beam cannon. Now the one move that we haven't seen that Piccolo can do is the Masenko. So I wanted him to do the Masenko because, like I said, this movie is about him and Gohan. Piccolo can do the Masenko, I believe. So I believe that he should do the Masenko. I think that would be pretty dope. Seeing something different. It has massive damage inflicted, and it also reduces ally sub count by 5 when it lands. So something really dope. You pop the blue card, he reduces your sub counts by 5. Like I said, movie saga with him, Bojack, and Gohan, bro. They really have good ways of reducing sub counts, which is really nice. You know, I think it's pretty dope to have. So for the green card. So for the blue card. Now the green card is gonna be a generic green card, bro. Restores to you by 35, 20% damage inflicted, and he gets a new card. So when you pop that, he's gonna get damage inflicted key, and he can just prolong the combo even longer. So I think this is just a generic green card. It's like a safe green card that you can never be pissed about. Like, this is give you damage, key, and a card. Can't go wrong with that. So just something generic. And then the ult card, I wanted him to have an ult card, right? I don't know the name of it, but massive impact. It's gonna have 40% ult damage. It's gonna be able to nullify type disadvantage element factor for, you know, whenever he pops it. So say for example he's facing against Gogeta 4, he nullifies against type disadvantage. It's also gonna have Blast Dome on it. I wanted to have Blast Dome, so say for example you pop the main ability and someone is popping the blast card, you can just go right through it. You don't have to like do the switch rule and stuff and have to like dodge the blast card, and then you have to pop the ult card another way. So I want him to have that, and then I want him to have like a little restriction off Nullifying Endurance. Now I kind of got this from the Blue Beerus, because Blue Beerus kind of has, well, you know, Blue Beerus doesn't really have this, but I like what they did with his green card, where if the enemy has 50% health or lower, he can lock you in for 4 timer counts. So I kind of wanted Piccolo to have that. If the enemy health is 25% or lower, he can nullify Endurance. So that means if you're facing against Zenkai Power Frieza, you're facing against Future Gohan, if their health is at 25% or lower, then that means it will nullify the Endurance. But if you pop it when he's at 50 health, they're at 50, it's not going to nullify Endurance. So you gotta pop it when you see their health at a very, very low health, and then you can nullify Endurance. So yeah, I think this is pretty much the card that I would have Ultimate Piccolo be, full kit. Let me know what you guys think about his kit. You guys think he will be, you know, S tier, Z tier, tier 1? What you guys think about the kit? And do you guys think that, do you guys enjoy this video? Do you guys like this type of video with me just talking about like a little concept card of Piccolo? Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, I can't wait for the movies. Hopefully Piccolo gets a new card, and hopefully when they do, if they do drop a new Piccolo card, he's pretty good, bro. You know, like a blue regen. I feel like movie sagas kind of need some help. I feel like movie sagas kind of is not really as popular like they once was. Regen for sure, and definitely Super Wars. And I feel like he's a really good card for all 3 of those teams. And you know, if you leader him too, he's really solid. So also providing buffs to Gohan. So your favorite character is Gohan, bro. He's providing support buffs for the team and Gohan. I think I did a pretty good job. I don't think I made him too busted. You know, like I said, he's a 1% unit. So hope you guys enjoyed this vid. Like, comment, subscribe, and what girl, man, and I'm out.